I do. Yes, I think because everyone's forgetting that it is literally just the end of January. There is still a lot of time to go. Um, I know people are saying like broken records at the moment, saying that it is half the season gone, but the fact is it is, and Liverpool can still recover. I think as far down as I think as far down as actually. Well, actually, it's hard to call to be honest, because like Arsenal are 10th, 2 points behind Chelsea and Southampton, and they're 13 points off the top, Arsenal. But who's to say
Mm,
a lead like that can't be recovered in the second half of the season? I'm not saying Arsenal are going to win it, but I'm just saying like who's to say a
mm,
lead like that in a gap like that in January can't be minimised.
mm.
So yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
yeah. No, I agree. It just it's fairly tight everything, but it's just
Mm,
like everyone is just sort of going crazy. It
yeah,
feels like oh Liverpool
yeah,
lost, and it's just like and Lampard this and I mean before they were doing it with Arteta.
yeah,
Just calm down. Like
exactly.
Arteta's winning games now, and it's like, well, okay, he's winning games. Let's just turn our attention to Lampard and
Mm,
Liverpool.
mm,
Like, and it's just I don't know what it is, but
mm.
Liverpool won a league and they won a Champions League. It might just have to be a recovery year. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean they're just going to
Yeah,
fall into nothingness now.
yeah.
It
Mm,
might just be a recovery year. They'll probably be back next year, like properly raring to go again.
mm.
Yeah, I feel like there's some. We were talking about pressure earlier, weren't we? And how much pressure is on the players to perform. Because all the fans want to see them succeed again, um, I think that pressure has come to Liverpool now. Because they they won the title last season. They pretty much run away with it. And now it's like, well, now they've done that. It's they've they let off the gas a little bit now.
What?
As you were saying, because of because we didn't have any pre-season, and plus they had more games last season as well. But
Liverpool aren't out of it. Definitely they're not out of it.
oh no, no,
100%,
no.
no way near it. But like, it's going to be worrying, isn't it? With this result to Burnley, you feel like maybe more are on their way if Liverpool don't sort, because they haven't got long of this transfer window left, haven't done any business, and you feel like maybe more of
Mm,
those days are yet to come in this season, and everyone's really tipping
mm.
Manchester United, Manchester City, and Leicester now. I mean,
Mm.
what do you guys think of that? Do you think that there's still chances for teams below? I mean,
Yeah, I still think there's more turns to come
yeah, yeah.
in this league.
Oh yeah. I
I mean, yeah.
definitely look at Fulham. Look at Fulham. They're getting into form now. They
Mm.
was it?
Fulham for the
They
league.
have taken points. Uh, sorry.
Fulham for the league.
Yeah, Fulham for the league. No, but what I'm saying, they've taken points of not Chelsea, sorry, not Chelsea, but they took points off Tottenham, I believe. They took points off
Yeah,
Liverpool as well.
yeah, he did. Yeah,
Um, so they're now getting into form. Okay, they lost to Manchester United, but they still played well in that game. They still played well, um, and it looks like now Scott Parker has got a philosophy going.
yeah.
He's got a really good like attacking. They're always attacking. They never give up. They're playing from the back really well. Their goalkeeper is in form. So Fulham are creeping up the table now, and I feel like they're going to surprise a few teams now. What
Just
about Aston Villa? Aston Villa, was it? They thrashed. I know this was way back near the start of the season, but they thrashed Liverpool 7-2. You know.
they've
I mean,
still
that
got
kind of.
yeah, they've still got 3 games in
Oh
hand.
yeah, sorry, no, sorry, yeah, no. You were going to say like there's still a couple of game in hands they got,
Yeah,
haven't they?
yeah. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Still got games in
I know they've
hand.
got loads of games in hand, but
Just
you know, but they win all them games in hand, where would they be? They could easily creep into the top.
They'll be at the top. They'll be near the top, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they could be at the top. Exactly.
They could. I think they could pass Liverpool.
They could even pass Liverpool.
Aston Villa currently on 26, so they got 3 games in hand on United at the top of the table, and most of the teams are on 19 now. So with those games in hand, Aston Villa, if they win 3 games, they're on
that's 9 points.
They're on 35 points, and that means they're 5 points off the top. But obviously by then, maybe other teams will have progressed. But yeah, it's all very tight. Just one bit of news which I think might be quite crucial at the moment in the title race is Kevin De Bruyne has been ruled out for up to 6 weeks with a hamstring injury.
Oh, I heard, yeah.
And obviously everyone's kind of like tipping Man City at the moment, aren't they? Because obviously they got a game in hand on United, 2 points behind them. But yeah, with De Bruyne out for up to 6 weeks, it's going to be a huge blow.
Oh, it's going to be a very huge blow.
I think so, yeah. I think I saw a bit of Guardiola's. I think I saw a bit of Guardiola's talking about that.
Yeah.
He just sort of seemed really down.
Yeah.
It didn't actually really inspire me. That really got me thinking. Wow, you got a whole team here, and you just you don't even sound inspired. You just sort of sound. It almost sounds as if he's thinking, this could be it in a way. This could determine who's going to win the league. And I'm a bit
yeah.
I mean, obviously it would have an effect, but I just feel as a manager, you can't be sort of down about it. You got to be here's the thing. I remember seeing Brendan Rodgers. Sorry, because touching on to this, Vardy's gone out. He's injured for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, he is. He's in surgery. Yeah.
And comparing Brendan Rodgers to Guardiola when he was talking about Vardy, Rodgers was pretty much saying, yeah, Vardy's a key player and everything, but I think this team can still do it. As in this team can still win. They can still score goals, sort of thing. So it just, I don't know.
There's obviously a huge difference.
It surprised me really.
There's maybe not huge, but there is a difference obviously with Vardy and De Bruyne, isn't there? Though, because De Bruyne is the main. He makes the cogs tick in Manchester City's side. De Bruyne, I think that's a bigger miss. I think with Vardy, he's a great player, but he's, Leicester have got other options, forward options.
I don't know, man. I think Vardy's I would say Vardy is the key player in Leicester, in my opinion.
Really? I mean, well.
I would say that.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
But
I'd say he's
one of them. But then you're forgetting Maddison, Tielemans. They can't be elevated.
Yeah.
No, true. But I just go on, Joey.
As you're saying, it is true that Leicester's got Maddison and Tielemans and that. But that's the team, But without Vardy, they don't have that striker who who's going to make them runs. You know what I mean?
Who do you think will miss out? Well, miss out. I don't know if that's the correct term. Who do you think is going to suffer more? I guess Leicester without Vardy or City without De Bruyne.
City without De Bruyne.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
Vardy's an important player, but that was kind of the point I was making. But Vardy is an important player.
Yeah, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because you're talking about Maddison and Tielemans for Leicester, yeah. But then you've got for City, you've got Sterling, and you've got
Foden.
Foden, Sterling and Foden. You can literally just. Do you know what I mean? Foden's playing top football in a minute, and Sterling. Sterling as well. I know.
They got not Bruno Fernandes. Not Bruno Fernandes.
He's got that experience though, De Bruyne. I personally think that he's just a much bigger
miss. So does Vardy. Vardy's the leader of Leicester in a sense, in my opinion.
Yeah, but he's Vardy. He's a striker. He's just someone who runs onto the ball and puts the ball in the back of the net at pace, and he can finish obviously. De Bruyne he gets back and defends. He's the main cogs in the midfield. He assists all the strikers. He scores wonder goals himself. He's the main free kick taker, I believe. I just believe that he's going to be a bigger
Sterling
miss.
scored a free kick the other day.
Yeah, I mean, he can take. They've got players who can take free kicks, but I think De Bruyne's crossing. Obviously assisting the 2 goals. Was it the 2 goals? He assisted at least 1 for Stones. But that's just one example of the quality that De Bruyne has, and he can make something out of nothing for that team, can't he?
And I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying, in comparison, Vardy is, in my opinion, is the top player in Leicester. And I know you said the other players like Maddison and Tielemans, but you're talking about how De Bruyne makes the midfield tick and everything, and you're right. You're totally right. But just because Vardy's the striker doesn't mean he has an effect on he doesn't have an effect on the midfield. Vardy's a pacey striker even at his age, and he's a very clinical finisher usually. And what happens is defenders in the team they watch Vardy more, and what Vardy can do is create the space for Maddison and Tielemans to let them do their magic and let their football play. So he has that effect on those players in midfield, and I feel like both teams will suffer equally in a sense. In my opinion, I don't think De Bruyne is a bigger loss to City as Vardy is to Leicester. I think it's probably equivalent in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I see that.
Okay.
But
fair enough.
I do. But then again, like we talk about the strength and depth of squads and Manchester United and I think also Manchester City and also Leicester City have that in abundance. The fact that they can rotate players, like for Leicester City, okay, haven't got Vardy, but they've got Perez, haven't they? They've got, like you say, Tielemans.
I think this will give United
Madison,
a bigger boost.
Also,
that
youth player. Say that again.
Harvey Barnes, yeah.
Barnes, that's the one. Barnes.
Yeah. I was just saying. I think United will
got...
get a massive boost from this. City without De Bruyne, Leicester without Vardy, Liverpool struggling, obviously.
Losing.
United,
Chelsea struggling.
Yeah, exactly. United look like the only consistent team at the moment. You have to say.
Going back to Liverpool, though.
Yeah.
And talking about strength and depth. As we were saying, they've only had three. They have only got 3 centre backs, haven't they? And the fact that they're not using the youth, they haven't used a lot of youth, have they?
No.
I think the only youth player that they've got in their squad is that guy called Jones.
Curtis Jones. They had Reece Williams on the bench last night. Didn't use him though. He's a centre back.
Yeah, but again, I feel like Liverpool need to use their youngsters more and believe in their youngsters, like Manchester United do, like Leicester does, and and also Chelsea, like Chelsea does. So yeah, but they haven't bought, as you were saying, they haven't bought anyone in. Liverpool, they need to buy someone. They need to buy a centre back. They need to buy urgently now. They need to buy a centre back or have a centre back on loan at least.
Yeah, I agree. They do need to.
Deal.
They do need to strengthen. Yeah, but yeah, I'd say at the moment things are, leaning towards United because. I would have said City before that injury, but I believe United they're going to have a bit of a boost from this, and they look the most consistent team. And I think they do still have some easy fixtures coming. I mean, Joey, you might be able to correct me on that. Are United? What's the next few fixtures? Yeah. Or I don't think they've got too many.
Fixtures is obviously we've got Liverpool in the Cup coming up.
That's going to be a good game.
I hope we will win. But yes, we do have. Let me just get on to my sources.
Don't worry, Joey. I've got it here. So you got this is what I mean. Like you've got Sheffield United when you come back from the FA Cup.
But we've got Arsenal.
Yeah, you've got Arsenal after that. Yeah.
Arsenal after that. So Sheffield United we should beat. Arsenal, we should beat Arsenal. Or we might either beat them or go for a draw with Arsenal.
And then look at the games after that, Joey. You know, once you've got Arsenal out of the way, United
got
have
Southampton,
Everton, West Brom. I mean, I think the fixtures are very kind, to be honest, to United at the moment. I mean, Arsenal being the exception probably in that, but I think the fixtures are quite kind to them at the moment, and I think that's probably going to, work a lot in their favour.
You're probably right there. You're probably right. Yeah. I mean,
Scandal, what do you think? Do you agree?
I think so. I mean, going back to like United, it's just like I do think they're going to fly through now. Because of this, they'll definitely have a huge boost in confidence, and fixtures will help. The fixtures. I don't know. I wouldn't say call it United now. I would still say let's just see how City and Leicester play. I do think it's still part of this reactionary thing, and everyone's just sort of like, oh my god, I think they're key players, but I feel like let's just see how the next couple of games goes for those two teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man United again, like they'll have a confidence boost, but they still, they don't strike me as a team that can consistently keep this up to the end of the season. They might prove me wrong though.
I agree, and it might prove me wrong as well. What were you going to say, Joey?
I feel they will. They can continue this consistency, and I think I've got a good feeling that they will win it this year. I feel they could.
Okay. We're going to hold you to that, Joey. Of course you would say that, wouldn't you, being a United fan?
I don't mind you holding me for that.
Yeah.
I think they could win it. I mean, we talk a lot about strength and depth in the squad, and look at United. Just look at the strength and grit from the goalkeeper. Right, we got Dean Henderson, who's a brilliant uprising goalkeeper. We also got what's his name?
He's a great player. Yeah, I really like him. Yeah.
What's his name?
But yeah, United. Sorry, go on.
But
Finish your point.
We got another goalkeeper, and then we got De Gea, and then at the back we've got Wan-Bissaka. We've got we should have Dalot there right back as well, competing there. But he's on loan at AC Milan at the moment. But anywho, we've got Maguire. We've got you're going to
go through the team, Joey.
We've got Eric Bailly. We've got.
You're just going to list the whole team, isn't he?
He's going to list the whole team.
Like, we've got a right mid.
Yeah.
We've got a left mid as well. But guess what? We've got some strikers. But you can't rule out that bench.
We've got a manager as well.
No, what I'm saying is that we've got players that can come in and
a lot of options,
and still have the same consistency, and can keep the team going. You know what I mean? We've got Alex Telles, that compete with Luke Shaw, which is a brilliant signing. We've got Cavani.
Should we all just make a prediction right now? Who's going to win the league?
Okay. Yep. I'm up for giving my prediction. Yep. So.
All right, I'm ready. I'm just going to say mine already. I'll go first. Mine is City. I still think they're going to win the league.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mine is also City. Yeah, I think with the current form they're in, they got a game in hand. I feel like they can creep up at any moment. I feel like they won't drop too far off. even if they have a little bad run, they'll always be thereabouts. And then right at the end, they'll pounce, and I think they'll reach the top.
Or they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna have another Aguero moment.
No, probably not as tense as that. But yeah,
No, we're not.
I think Joey might cry again if that happens.
Oh, I'll break down. I'll just be like, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
No. I believe Manchester United could win this.
Oh yeah, what a surprise! No, but to be fair, yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't argue though. I mean, well, I do think City, but United obviously looking good. So yeah, I can understand that.
They are the only team, as you were saying earlier, Josh. He's got that consistency going. They're winning. They're drawing games, but they're unbeaten. They're unbeaten in was it 18 games now? So it just, and I feel like everyone's starting to get in their role now. They're starting to Paul Pogba getting into form. Bruno Fernandes. Okay, he's slightly getting there.
But can I just ask you though, Joey, on that point, like Manchester United? I know it's in the past, and they've seemed to have turned a corner here. But you lost 6-1 at home to Tottenham. You lost 3-1 at home to Palace. I mean, do you think title winners shouldn't have those results? Should they?
No, they shouldn't have the results.
But you still believe they will turn it. You still believe they'll just win it from here?
Of course, because they're 2 bad results that we've had all season, right? Ever since then, we have won or drawn our games, and we have put on a consistent run of form, and we're not looking back. We're pushing forward. And also the players are even pushing forward. They really want to win. You could see it in the post-match interview after the Fulham game.
Yeah.
Pogba wants to win games. He wants to win games. Yes, he may want to go away at the end of the season, but he's here now. And what he's saying, I'm here now. I'm in the squad. I'm playing my best football because I want to win games. I want to win at United. I want to win something big with United,
Yeah, he's turned a corner. I think that's been huge. Like Paul Pogba actually delivering at the moment.
And we have got players that have winning mentalities. We've got Cavani. He's won titles in France and Uruguay.
PSG though,
Yeah, I know PSG is like the only top team.
Pochettino, didn't he just go to PSG and in a couple of days he just won a cup? He won his first trophy.
He did, yeah.
And it's just it doesn't really matter. I mean, I know
that's
it
so
does,
funny,
but it is a bit, it doesn't really, it's not the same as winning the Premier League now. With no disrespect to the League One division in France.
No, exactly. PSG are always going to be the top team, aren't they?
I mean, fair play to them though. Like United, yeah, they could go on from here. I'm not saying they will, but they could do. And it'll just be quite funny though. I think Jose Mourinho will be kicking himself because if United win the league, he'll be looking at it saying, "Oh, we beat them 6-1 at home." I mean, I just can't. I don't know why I just can't comprehend. I can't comprehend that. Like title winners looking back on their season and being like, we lost by 6 or 7 here, and just. But fair play, if they do it. I mean, I'm not saying it can't be done.
No. I feel like when the next time we play Tottenham, I think it'll be a much tighter game.
Yeah.
It'll be a much tighter game.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have another talk about United after the Tottenham game.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll wrap that video up there, guys. But we've had an in-depth discussion here about Liverpool, United, just the title race in general. So we hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you very soon for another video. Thank you very much.